to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. The Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Colorado State's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Avant. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Rams are on the move. Trying the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Colorado State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So South Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. They'll leave it with him. Oh, what a move. Found that space and picked up 6 out there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little.
Now, Lenora Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs like throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff to the single running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rams will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack holding a 7-6 lead. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They feed him again. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. This offense needs to put together a scoring drive to keep up, trailing 14-6. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. fire. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board, now they're back at it up 14-6. Handoff to the single back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to get outside. Open space at the 25. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
From the gun, the ground game. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To throw, it's Sellers. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to add another. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Got a man. It's Avant. Crosses the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Got it behind the line. It's Ross. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Caught over the middle. It's Ross. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to take off. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on first and 10 from the 27. It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Avant. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Running to the left. Runs through a tackle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. To the air, it's Sellers. Caught, close to the marker, it's Jacobs. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 4 over Charlotte. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
That's a miss as an OC. He's coming to the sidelines. I mean, listen, that's not a great throw. We got to take something off of it. But we also can't miss inside. So it's a tough dynamic when you're throwing that out route. But either way, quarterback, wide receiver, they have to do a better job being on the same page.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, that quarterback is really lucky that that ball wasn't intercepted. You should never throw the ball back across your body. I think because of the pressure, he felt like he had to do something quickly with the football, but that was almost a very bad play.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Rams decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The hand to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys. Just
got enough space. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to go up top on first down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Going to sling it on second down. They go to the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. On the run, fires downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Rams will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Maybe a double pass. Pocket breaking down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
The counter run play is really tricky for defenses to stop because it forces you to play with great eye discipline. Everything in pre-snap is telling you the ball's going to the strong side, but now they run it back weak, and they're pulling offensive linemen. This defense better be ready because this won't be the last time today they see the counter run.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Sellers. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the lone running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Running back searching for a hole. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on. Touchdown, Gamecock! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ross. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Ross. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. And the Rams want to move quickly.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Dupree. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. They'll try to snap it quickly. Defense in press coverage. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Here comes the heat. With the catch, it's Avent. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
He slings it deep to the left. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, South Carolina.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today.
The Rams will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Fires to the middle. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot in this season.
Trying to get behind the defense. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's Brown. Smashes through the tackle. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Avant. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break it.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last. Turning it on! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Looking to buy time. He'll throw it. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end.
Holding. Defense.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Avant. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for space. It's Dupree. Shakes off the defender. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The Rams come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The play-action fake. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Absolutely center cut. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll run this play from the pistol. Back to throw, it's Sellers. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the back. Across the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
He'll pull it down and run. He gets it up the midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. So now it's second and long. Give to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Gamecocks are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense. That really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's Jacobs. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's got him. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ball State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Makes the grab.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Avant. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Rams come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Shoots it to the left. With the catch, it's Hunt. Breaks into the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. They'll give it to the back. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. On target. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks! You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Curry. Got a man, it's Winfield.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Rams can really attack on this second and short. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Rams line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Bring in the heat. Caught behind the line. It's Warren. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Oh, better look out. Got the 1st down and more. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Rams come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to throw, it's Curry. That's reeled in, it's Tucker. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Look out, he's got room. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 30. Finds a seam. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina! They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Military stunt.
Caught in the backfield. It's Winfield. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Rams really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He slides that just inside the right upright. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He's taking the shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Sellers. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to him on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. The running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Finding open areas. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The Gamecocks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. 22. He'll bring it out. It's Lanier. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Curry. Quarterback adapting. There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. First down here for the offense.
Good enough for first down.